I want to do a video because these motherfucking dykes. That's it again. It's Sheffield today. Motherfucker trying to take my picture. Woman just pointing the camera straight at me. Had my hoodie on with my cap on. And other strange things, like my friend who I think is a perv. Suddenly gets talking to this guy, you know. Just happens to meet him out of the blue. To me, it's something ain't right about it. I don't trust that dude. But yeah, very heavily targeted. Going to Sheffield from where I live now, and they were driving a ambulance behind my bus, right behind. So I started targeting them with the hand signals, offensive ones. Then these motherfuckers, you know, I get there to Sheffield, and then this fucking, near the area I used to live, I get into, you know, Woodseas, which is near where I used to live, and there's a police van coming out with the homosexual flag on the back, because police love the homosexuals, don't they? So, and after that, another police car. So then I go into town, there's targeting, hand signals, coughing, one hand in pocket, all this stuff. Alright, very heavy. I'm trying to take my picture again. So after that, I go back, and they target me with the fire engine. Right, leaving Sheffield, they've started using the fire engines now. Okay, and then they have people on the bus doing direct conversation. This is what they did, because my family are away in Wales right now. So they come out with something like, oh yeah, I've got this on my phone. It records all their conversations, you know. Like, what's that got to do with Wales? Because to get my attention, right? And then they mention, oh yeah, we're in Aberystwyth in Wales. I think that is where my family is. I'm not 100%. And all this stuff coming out, and they mention Birmingham Airport because I've flown from there quite a few times, right? Mention all the places that I've been. And they start coming out with this shit like, oh yeah, they get raided at night. So I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to intimidate me, like get me paranoid, thinking the police are going to come and arrest me. You know, because this is a common theme, right? Because today they've been using people in trench coats, right? Which we all know is affiliated with detectives and historically. So they've been wearing trench coats, right? These motherfuckers, man. They've been wearing trench coats. You gotta laugh. These faggots, you gotta laugh. Because they're absolute scumbags. So, yeah, wearing trench coats. I knew it was a theme because I went to the pub waiting for my friend, and two guys wearing almost identical trench coats went past. Now, I ain't seen anyone wear a trench coat in Sheffield before, ever. Not that, to my knowledge, maybe once. Now, all of a sudden, there's three guys wearing trench coats. It's not a coincidence. It's a subliminal message, right, that they're trying to send. So yeah, another time, there was a woman on the bus as well. She's like, because this was after I, you know, targeted an ambulance driver back in Woodseas. I just stuck my middle finger up at a fire engine. I was in Chesterfield, and there was a fire engine targeting me with a siren. I just stuck my middle finger up as it went past the bus. You know, she's like, this is how they target me, right? So the woman was on the phone, oh yeah, left the baby, causing a lot of trouble in Woodseas, right? So that's how they do it, like trying to describe me in that way. So they've been using direct conversation today. They haven't done it for a while. They've also been using the NASA shirts again. I'm going to get a NASA shirt. I'm going to look for someone to target you back with that, because I keep getting targeted by NASA people wearing NASA shirts. I keep seeing people with NASA shirts, right? I saw 2 today in Sheffield. I'm gonna have to edit that out because I mentioned the name of the place where I live, so I'll have to edit that out. But I saw 2 in Sheffield, you know. So this is what they're doing, right? This is what they're doing. So I'm just getting movie maker up ready to edit that out because I'm not having the town. I know they know, but I don't want people knowing where I live, the town where I live, even though it's quite big. I don't want people knowing where I live. So I didn't say the full name, but they're gonna know. So yeah, I mean, basically, that's what they've been doing. And using the fire service to target me as well. That's a new thing they've started doing more and more. It seems to be using the fire service more and more in my targeting. Still using the NHS very heavily. I guess because they're trying to just fill the kettle up. I've just got back. It's very freezing cold now. Well, I guess they're trying to mask the NHS's involvement. So, what better way to do it than to use the fire service as well? And the police, of course, are involved as well. So, you know, today I've mentioned in another video, which I'll upload for some other time. You know, as soon as I wake up, I set my alarm to 8:30, and I wake up, and there's sirens. You know, there's been sirens the last 4 days in the morning. That's what they're doing here because they can't, I guess, blanket the area with sirens and make it look normal because it's not a city. They're being very, very picky when they're using the sirens. It's to certain times or things that I'm doing. So, yeah. And you're the dykes. I saw that number plate, pricks, trying to send subliminal message. Because they're talking about dykes today. Listen, I have a penis. I'm not a woman. I can prove it. I'm not gonna get my dick out on this shit because I know you fools will be like, yeah, I'm gonna suck that shit because I know you bitches are faggots, right? So, but you know, I'm not a woman. I've been getting subliminal messages before when you're trying to say I'm transsexual. You fuckers are the transsexuals. I caught you in Mirsbrook Park, that freaky bitch. She-male ass motherfucker. Alright? Caught you on camera recently. Biatch. Yeah. I'm just making fun of you motherfuckers, because you deserve to be made fun of. Not us TIs, you bastards deserve it. You fucking wankers deserve to be made fun of. So, in a nutshell, that's my day and that's how it's gone. So, yeah, I'll edit that bit out where I mentioned the town and